The latest Israeli offensive across Gaza has killed at least 23 people. Israel is continuing its intensified military campaign aimed at pressuring Hamas into accepting new terms for a ceasefire and securing the release of hostages. These are the images released by the Israeli army in which IDF troops can be seen expanding their ground offensive in the Palestinian territory. The Israeli Defense Forces have now deployed all standing army infantry and armored brigades across the territory. This includes units such as the Golani, paratroopers, Givati, Commando, Kfir, and Nahal brigades, along with a limited number of reserve forces. In Gaza's Khan Yunis, operations are underway to recover the bodies of 9 children after an Israeli airstrike on a family home. The children are identified as the sons and daughters of Dr. Alaa al-Najjar, a pediatrician, was on duty at the Nasser hospital when the attack took place. The strikes took the life of 9 out of 10 children, while the only surviving child and her husband suffered injuries.
My uncle's wife, Dr. Alaa al-Najjar, she's a doctor for the children. She treats children, and in a moment, her daughters and her sons, with her hand died. Yahya, Sidra, Luqman, Sadin, Rival, Jubran, all of them died between his hand. She left the hospital, walking on her leg, reaching to Khizan al-Najjar.
We took those charred children and transferred them to Al-Nasser Hospital. I took the doctor with me. She is now caught between the dead, her only surviving child, and her husband who is between life and death. May God grant her patience, and grant us patience too.
In response to inquiries about the incident, the IDF issued a statement saying that it would probe the claims of reported drone strikes that killed the children. In Jabalia, mourners gathered outside Al-Shifa Hospital to grieve the loss of 2 young boys and an adult killed in the offensive. According to Gaza's health ministry, over 3,747 Palestinians have been killed since the collapse of a temporary ceasefire on March 18th, bringing the total death toll since the war began to 53,901. After months of aid blockade in Gaza, people are seen jumping onto aid trucks in a desperate attempt to get much-needed food. A total of 107 aid trucks belonging to the United Nations and other aid groups carrying food, water and medical equipment were sent into the Gaza Strip. Meanwhile, frustration with the ongoing war is growing within the hostages' families in Israel. Thousands of protesters gathered in Tel Aviv to demand an end to the war and the return of hostages. The demonstrators were seen holding pictures of their relatives and chanting slogans calling on US President Donald Trump to push for a ceasefire deal.
The Israeli government and its leader have a clear choice: deal or war, saving lives or abandonment. I, along with a vast majority of the public, tell you, Mr. Prime Minister, we are not against you. We are in favor of a deal. We are not against victory because there is no victory without the return of the hostages.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.